So the stars are basically composed of many different gases, and chemical reaction goes on within the stars. Chemical reaction goes on within the stars, not just for 1 year or for a very small period of time, but this reaction goes on within the stars for millions of years, as a result of which it becomes a luminous body, right? So let us see what happens next. Stars differ in size, color and brightness. Some stars appear brighter, some less bright. A medium-sized star that is not very bright gives out yellow light. Big young stars are very hot and shine with a blue color. If you look at the sky carefully on a moonless night, you will be able to see some of the blue stars. When a star runs out of its fuel, it becomes a red star. Thus, the brightness of the color of the star depends on its age and how hot it is. The brightness of a star also depends on how far it is from Earth. So, we can say that all the stars have different colors of light or shine or brightness in it, and its different colors indicates its age or the amount of energy that it possesses. So if a star is less bright, that is it gives out yellow color, then it is a medium sized stars. And if it is a young star, it shines with a blue color. And if a star becomes red, that means it has run out of fuel. Okay, so you need to know one more thing, is that light year. What is light year? A light year is a distance traveled by light in vacuum in 1 year. এক বছৰত লাইটে কিমানখিনি ডিষ্টেঞ্চ ট্ৰেভেল কৰে সেইটোক লাইট ইয়েৰ বুলি কয়। আৰু লাইটৰ স্পীডটো সদায় মনত ৰাখিবা, লাইট ট্ৰেভেলছ এট এ স্পীড অফ এবাউট 3 × 10⁸ কিলোমিটাৰ in 1 second. Okay, all right, is it clear? 3. The sun. The sun is a medium-sized star. It is the closest star to Earth. It is the biggest celestial body in the sky during the day. Dinor সময়ত আমি sunটো দেখা পাওঁ, and it is the largest star that is nearest to the Earth. Due to the heat of the sun, due to the light of the sun only, the Earth is illuminated. Earth do not have its own heat and light. It is illuminated by the heat and light from the sun. Always remember that. All the other stars appear very small because they are very far away from Earth. Many of these stars are much bigger and brighter than the sun. The sun is about 4.6 billion years old. You need to remember this. What is the age or how old is the sun? It is 4.6 billion years old. And what is the diameter of the sun? It is 109 times the diameter of Earth. For example, মই কৈছোঁ, যদি আৰ্থৰ ডায়ামিটাৰটো তুমি 10 বুলি লোৱা, তেতিয়াহ'লে ছানৰ ডায়ামিটাৰটো আৰ্থৰ ডায়ামিটাৰৰ 109 টাইমছ, মানে 109 × 10. Okay, ইমানেই বেছি ডাঙৰ। The Earth appears small because it is only 150 million kilometers away from the Earth. Only very small amount of light and heat from the sun reach the Earth, but that is enough to sustain life on Earth. The sun is at present made up of 75% hydrogen. This is very important. You need to know the composition of the sun. The sun is made up of 75% hydrogen, 25% helium gas by mass. It is the hydrogen that is responsible for tremendous amount of energy that the sun radiates. Sunor pura iman heat kihor karone ulai, karon sunot hydrogenor percentage to bahut besi. Alright, so therefore, that is the main reason why sun releases such amount of heat. And what is the surface of the sun called? Very, very important. The surface of the sun is known as photosphere. You need to remember this. Why does the sun seem to move across the sky during the day? At any given time, half of the Earth faces the sun and has the day. The other half is night. All of you know this, right? The Earth rotates all the time. As the Earth rotates, the bright side of the Earth moves away from the sun and the sun appears to set. It becomes dark and it is night. After a few hours, the part of the Earth which has moved away from the sun returns in front of the sun and the sun appears to rise in the sky. The rotation of the Earth causes day to follow night. Since the earth rotates at a constant speed, day follows night at regular intervals. Acha. We feel like the sun is moving from its place every now and then during the daytime, but it is not actually the sun is moving. What is moving? The earth is rotating on its axis. All of us know that earth is slightly tilted on its axis. মানে earth সিধা গোল হৈ নাথাকে, অলপ বেকা হৈ থাকে, right? And that is the main reason why we feel that the earth that the sun is moving, but actually the sun is not moving. The earth is moving at a constant speed, and it always moves from west to east. It never moves from east to west. It always moves from west to east, and that is the main. And due to the movement of rotation, earth, different parts of the earth have night and different parts of the earth has day. The part of the earth which is facing the sun is having day, and the part of the earth which is not facing the sun is having night. As simple as that. So how will we know the different timings? We earlier, when there was no invention of clocks and watches, people used to see the position of the sun and the shadow, and then they used to predict the time. Now we will study about constellation. When we see the stars from the earth, some appear to form patterns in the night sky. These star patterns are called constellation. Okay, so in the night sky, always we see different types of patterns, and these patterns are known as constellation. The location of the constellations are very helpful in finding and identifying planets and other stars. There are 88 constellations. The Ursa Major, Ursa Minor, Orion, Pegasus, and Cassiopeia are some of the prominent constellations in the sky. Ursa Major. The Ursa Major is a constellation seen from the northern hemisphere. Its pattern consists of 7 stars. It is known as Plough or Big Dipper. In ancient Indian astronomy, this was referred to as the Saptarishi Mandala, the group of the 7 sages. Okay, first we are going to learn about the constellation called Ursa Major. From where is the Ursa Major seen? Ursa Major can be clearly seen from the northern hemisphere. And what is it consisting of? Ursa Major consists of 7 stars, and it is in the form of a plough, nangol দেখিছা নহয় তোমালোকে, নাঙলৰ শেপত থাকে, and it is also known as the Big Dipper. So according to Indian astronomy, Ursa Major is also referred to as what? Saptarishi Mandala. That means group of 7 sages. 7টা ঋষি মুনিৰ একেলগৰ মানে যুগটো কি বুলি কয়, তোমাক Ursa Major বুলি কোৱা হয়. Okay, now we will go to study about Ursa Minor. If you extend an imaginary line passing through the 2 stars at the end of this constellation in the northern direction, you will be able to locate the pole star. আচ্ছা, যিটো তোমাৰ দুটা ষ্টাৰৰ মাজেদি যদি আমি এটা ইমেজিনেৰী লাইন পাছ কৰিবলৈ যদি আমি ভাবোঁ, ইমেজিনেৰী মানে কি ভাবা, সেইটো সঁচাকৈ এক্সিষ্ট নকৰে, তেতিয়াহ'লে আমি পল ষ্টাৰৰ ডাইৰেকশ্যনটো পাই যাম. In the earlier days, pole star was used by sailors to locate the northern direction, since it is the only star that remains stationary in the sky with respect to the earth. Always remember this. Pole star is the only star which is seen at a very stationary position. Mane, it do not have the tendency to move here and there. Keeping intact with the position of the earth, it is seen that the pole star always maintains its static position. And so earlier, sailors used to find out their routes or to locate the northern side of the hemisphere by seeing the position of the pole star. Pole star is the part of the constellation Ursa Minor. Okay, pole star is the part of which constellation? Ursa Minor. So Ursa Major is known as the Big Dipper, and Ursa Minor is known as the Little Dipper. Now, next we will study about one more constellation called the Orion. This is a constellation representing a hunter. So Orion looks like a hunter. Sirius the brightest star in the north sky is located next to Orion. So there is one more star which is located near to Orion. What is that? Sirius. Next we will come to learn about Pegasus. Pegasus is a constellation which is seen in the northern hemisphere, and Pegasus looks like a winged horse. Pakhi thoka ghura etar nisina hoise Pegasus. Next we will come to learn about Cassiopeia. What is Cassiopeia? Cassiopeia is a constellation which is seen in the northern sky again, and it is in the form of the alphabet W or M, whichever way you can interpret. It is in the form of the alphabet W or M. So we have come to learn about four main constellations: Ursa Major, Ursa Minor, Pegasus, Orion, and Cassiopeia. 5 constellations: Ursa Major, Ursa Minor, Pegasus, Orion, and Cassiopeia. Okay, you need to remember this. Next we will study about galaxy. Stars are almost always found in the collection of galaxies. Where are stars found? Stars are always found in the collection of galaxies. Stars never exist individually. Okay, they are always found in collection. And what is this collection known as? Galaxies, along with dust, gases, and many type of dark matter. So each galaxy is made up of millions of stars. Okay, and in our universe there are many galaxies. What is the galaxy that we live in? That is known as the Milky Way or the Akash Ganga. Okay, see, our galaxy is so big that it will take you 1 lakh years to go across if you travel by the speed of light. Most of the stars that we see in the sky belong to the Milky Way. So we see the stars that is present in our galaxy. Okay, only 3 galaxies are visible from Earth. What are the 3 galaxies that are visible from Earth? Number 1 is the Andromeda galaxy. The Andromeda galaxy can be seen from the northern hemisphere. It is bigger than the Milky Way. Okay, the large and the small Magellanic clouds are the 2 galaxies that can be seen from the southern hemisphere. So there are 3 galaxies that are visible from Earth. So the first galaxy is the Andromeda galaxy, which is bigger than the Milky Way or the Akash Ganga galaxy. It is visible from the northern hemisphere. From the southern hemisphere, 2 other galaxies are visible. That is known as the large and the small Magellanic clouds. Okay, the galaxies are categorized based on their shapes. They can be either elliptical shape, they can be spiral in shape, they can be or irregular shape also. Okay, so spiral galaxies look like giant whirlpools of stars. Do you know what is a whirlpool? Whenever there is if you might have seen in different water bodies, there is a swirl of water which causes a deep well-like structure. So that is known as a whirlpool. So spiral galaxies look like a whirlpool of stars, and the Milky Way galaxy where our Earth is present, that is a spiral galaxy. Magellanic cloud is an example of an irregular galaxy, and an irregular galaxy do not have any shape. So I hope you have understood till here. This I will teach you the remaining part of the chapter in the next video. In case of any problem, feel free to reach out to me to clarify your doubts. Have a nice day. Bye bye.